In the world of performance automobiles, few names ignite the soul quite like Alfa Romeo. Born on the racetracks of Europe and raised in the streets of Milan, this legendary Italian marque has spent over a century crafting vehicles that blend thrill and elegance, passion and precision, in a way that only Alfa can. Every curve, every roar of the engine, every stitch in the leather seats is a reflection of a brand that doesn't just build cars, it creates emotion on four wheels. And today, that legacy lives on in stunning form with the 2025 Alfa Romeo Stelvio, a luxury compact SUV that refuses to blend into the crowd. From the very first glance, the Stelvio commands attention. Its sculpted hood, signature V-Scudetto grille, and sharp LED headlights convey a sense of purpose, a hint that beneath its refined Italian sheet metal lies something truly fierce. Sleek side contours flow effortlessly toward a muscular rear, where the twin exhausts whisper promises of exhilarating drives and spirited handling. But don't be fooled by its elegant lines. This isn't just a pretty face. The Stelvio was built for performance, for connection, for the kind of drive that raises your pulse. In this video, we'll take you under the hood and deep into the engineering soul of the Stelvio. We'll explore what powers this Italian masterpiece, how it performs on the open road, and why it's quickly becoming a top contender in the world of luxury performance SUVs. So buckle up, because this isn't just a car review. It's a ride into the heart of Italian automotive passion. Beneath the sculpted hood of the Alfa Romeo Stelvio lies the beating heart of a machine engineered not just for transportation, but for exhilaration. And in true Alfa fashion, this SUV offers more than one flavor of power, each with its own personality, its own purpose, and its own story to tell. Let's begin with the 2.0-liter turbocharged inline-4, the standard engine that powers most Stelvio trims. Don't let its size fool you. This is a lightweight powerhouse designed for balance and responsiveness. Producing an impressive 280 horsepower and 306 lb-ft of torque, this engine delivers swift acceleration, a smooth power curve, and just enough growl to remind you that you're driving something truly special. Mated to an 8-speed automatic transmission, the shifts are crisp, precise, and perfectly timed for both city commutes and weekend drives through winding back roads. But Alfa Romeo doesn't stop at impressive. For those who crave the full fury of Italian performance, there's the Stelvio Quadrifoglio, equipped with the awe-inspiring 2.9-liter twin-turbocharged V6. Developed in part by former Ferrari engineers, this marvel of engineering generates a blistering 505 horsepower and 443 lb-ft of torque. It propels the Stelvio from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.6 seconds, making it one of the fastest SUVs in the world. When the twin turbos spool up, there's a sense of raw, unfiltered emotion, something that no spec sheet can fully capture. It's a mechanical symphony, a concerto of power, precision, and speed. What truly sets these engines apart, however, isn't just their brute strength, but the innovative engineering behind them. Alfa Romeo employs direct fuel injection, variable valve timing, and all-aluminum construction to create powertrains that are as efficient as they are potent. These technologies ensure optimal combustion, faster throttle response, and a surprisingly refined fuel economy for a vehicle of this caliber. Whether you're driving the spirited 2.0L or the monstrous 2.9L V6, you're getting the benefits of cutting-edge Italian performance engineering without sacrificing day-to-day livability. And in a world increasingly aware of its environmental responsibilities, Alfa Romeo makes sure to strike a balance between power and conscience. Both engines are designed to meet stringent emission standards, and the brand continues to invest in hybrid and electrification technologies for the future. So, whether you're chasing adrenaline or savoring elegance, the Stelvio's engine options deliver an experience that is uniquely Alfa, visceral, precise, and unapologetically passionate. The moment the wheels begin to turn, the Alfa Romeo Stelvio transforms from a beautifully crafted luxury SUV into a relentless force of performance. This is where design meets purpose, where Italian passion collides with engineering precision, and the result is nothing short of electrifying. We open on a sweeping mountain road at sunrise, the Stelvio's sculpted silhouette slicing through the crisp morning air. With a tap of the accelerator, the power is immediate. The turbocharged engines roar to life, propelling the vehicle forward with urgency and grace. Whether it's the 280 horsepower 2.0L inline-4 or the 505 horsepower twin-turbo V6 in the Quadrifoglio, the sensation is the same: pure, exhilarating acceleration that pushes you back into your seat and dares you to ask for more. On winding roads, the Stelvio reveals its true character. Precise, agile, and balanced, it dances through corners with the poise of a sports car, thanks in part to its near-perfect 50-50 weight distribution and state-of-the-art suspension system. Every turn of the wheel is met with instantaneous response. Light yet deliberate steering that keeps the driver fully engaged. The adaptive suspension continuously adjusts to road conditions and driving behavior, providing both sport-tuned handling and luxurious comfort when needed. And then there's the Q4 all-wheel drive system, a key player in the Stelvio's dynamic repertoire. It monitors road grip in real time and seamlessly distributes torque between the front and rear axles to maximize traction. Whether carving through tight switchbacks, powering through rain-slick streets, or even tackling a dust-laced back road, the Stelvio grips the surface with a confidence that inspires bold driving. Add in the active torque vectoring system, and you've got cornering that's razor-sharp, with minimal body roll and maximum control. But it's not just about what the numbers say. It's about how the Stelvio makes you feel. The torque-rich engine pulls strongly from low RPMs, and the throttle response is so immediate, so alive, it feels like an extension of your instincts. Each shift from the 8-speed automatic is perfectly timed, with paddle shifters at your fingertips if you choose to take control. There's a visceral thrill in every surge, every curve, every braking point, and Alfa Romeo has tuned every component to give you that emotion. This isn't just a sporty SUV. This is a performance machine wrapped in luxury, a vehicle that proves utility and exhilaration aren't mutually exclusive. From racetrack to open road, from downtown to mountaintop, the Stelvio is always ready, always responsive, always thrilling. Because performance isn't a number on a page. It's an experience. And with the Alfa Romeo Stelvio, it's an experience that will stay with you long after the engine shuts off. Every great machine begins with a vision. And behind the bold curves and exhilarating performance of the Alfa Romeo Stelvio lies a story of obsession. An engineering journey fueled by heritage, precision, and Italian passion. Our journey begins deep inside the Alfa Romeo engineering facility in Italy, a place where science and art converge. Here, amidst a blend of high-tech instruments and old-world craftsmanship, some of the industry's finest minds have spent years refining every component of the Stelvio's powertrain. We meet Luca Mariani, lead powertrain engineer for the Stelvio project. His hands rest on a 3D model of the 2.9-liter twin-turbo V6 as he describes the ambition behind its creation. This engine wasn't just about numbers, Luca explains with a quiet intensity. It had to feel alive. It had to breathe, react, challenge the driver. We wanted every gear change to spark emotion, every acceleration to ignite a thrill. From the very first sketch, the Stelvio's engine was designed for duality. Relentless performance with everyday reliability. Engineers spent thousands of hours fine-tuning variable valve timing, turbo response, and direct injection systems to craft an engine that responds instantly, yet does so with grace and control. Everything from airflow dynamics to thermal efficiency was scrutinized in the lab, simulated on advanced software, and tested on the grueling tracks of Bolacco, Alfa Romeo's historic proving ground. Luca gestures toward a test rig. A symphony of pistons, sensors, and computers. What people don't see is the thousands of small decisions. The thickness of a gasket, the angle of a valve, even the acoustics of the engine note. It all gets tuned and tuned again until it feels right. This is engineering excellence, not just defined by precision, but by emotion. Every bolt, every sensor, every sweep of the turbochargers is born from a brand that has raced at Monza, dominated rally stages, and redefined automotive beauty for over a century. Beyond the specs lies the soul of Alfa Romeo, the soul that insists a family SUV should handle like a sports car, and that performance should never come at the cost of elegance. The Stelvio's engineering team was tasked not only with building a powerful engine, but with upholding a legacy of Italian innovation and artistry. We walk past a hand-assembled engine, where final inspection is still done by human hands. Here, passion becomes metal. Sweat becomes sound. The traditions of old-world craftsmanship meet the demands of modern performance. Because at Alfa Romeo, it's not just about what a car can do. It's about how it makes you feel. And behind the curtain of technology and testing, it's this emotional connection, this obsessive attention to detail, that transforms the Stelvio from an SUV into a masterpiece. In a world where performance often sacrifices comfort and practicality dims the spirit of driving, the Alfa Romeo Stelvio stands alone, a rare fusion of artistry, engineering, and purpose. From its beating heart, the meticulously engineered power plants, to the way it grips the road and roars to life with every touch of the throttle, the Stelvio is not just an SUV. It's a declaration, a promise that performance and elegance can coexist, that efficiency can still ignite adrenaline, that heritage doesn't belong in the past, it belongs on the road. The turbocharged 2.0-liter four-cylinder brings balance and excitement to everyday drives, while the ferocious 2.9-liter twin-turbo V6 in the Stelvio Quadrifoglio delivers a driving experience that rivals supercars. Blistering speed, razor-sharp response, and a soundtrack that sings of Alfa Romeo's racing soul. All this, wrapped in a body sculpted with Italian emotion and paired with the modern luxuries today's drivers demand. It's more than just horsepower, more than sleek design or carbon fiber touches. The Stelvio is a legacy in motion, carrying the spirit of Enzo Ferrari, Tazio Nuvolari, and the historic cloverleaf badge that once flew across finish lines. But now, that legacy is yours to command. Whether you're carving up a mountain pass, navigating downtown streets, or simply soaking in the feeling of power beneath your fingertips, the Stelvio makes every journey feel like a victory lap. So the question isn't whether the Stelvio lives up to its name. It's whether you're ready to experience what driving was always meant to be. Visit your local Alfa Romeo dealership. Feel the engine, grip the wheel, and let the Stelvio show you what happens when passion meets precision. Because the road isn't just a way to get somewhere. It's where legends are made.